PMA. What it do? You already know who it is. It's your boy Q the Don. You know what I'm saying? Wake your asses up. Get up. Because you already know you fucking with it. Is the professionary of sound. Q the Don. I may have said my name all the time, but it's so great. Had to say it twice. This is my main man, my co-host. And we are the Part of My Arrogance podcast. Bitch!
From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
PMA, what's up? You know what I'm saying? As you all have know, we've been doing a lot of shorties lately, and because the vibe of 2020 has been fucking with us real heavy. A lot of shit going on, via the world. It was a bunch of shit. You know what happened with 2020. We don't even need to fucking discuss it, but more importantly, there's adverse effects that happens to one's body and one's soul when they keep experiencing such disruptions in their everyday life, such stuff that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? So we've been doing like shorties and shit because we really haven't been able to muster up the energy to do full episodes of shit. I know a couple people been asking us, but we gonna eventually get back to it. But as you see this boy over here on some nut shit, apparently the nut shit has to do with what I was speaking about. So I'm gonna give him the floor, man. What's good with you, man? You good?
Well, first and foremost, y'all see the shirt? A 2020 cut the nut shit. You know what I'm saying? We had to remaster the 2019 cut the nut shirt because shit is just nutty this year, man. Like Q said, man, we've been doing a lot of shorties lately because we ain't really had the energy nor the time really to link up and put a full cast together. We had a lot of hit ups. People, you know what I mean? Yo, where the full podcast out? I'm driving a 45-minute work.
Oh, man, stop asking and get on this joint, man. If you don't bring nothing to the podcast, yo, you ain't getting on, yo. The fuck I look like, yo? To bring you on and shit, and all you want to talk about is butt and fucking drugs and shit, man. We got more substance over here. I just want to put that little caveat in there.
Appreciate that sidebar, Sammy.
Pussy.
Look, man, y'all see the title, man. We talking about blood pressure and stress today. Look, 2020 been real messy, and as y'all know, anybody who listened to season 1, we had several episodes. We talked about health. Health is wealth, right? We're big proponents of it. Those who know, Q, he's that bull. You know what I mean? That bull done schooled me over and over and over again of different things you can do in life to keep your body working like a fine oiled machine. But 2020 had a funny way of fucking with me personally. So I figured we come on and do a shorty today, and I want to talk about some of the personal shit I've been dealing with lately. That's actually affected me. It's affected the podcast. It's affected my family. And it threw me for a loop, man. It ain't too often in life that some shit pops up in my space that make me pump the brakes. But it happened to me, man. High blood pressure. I'm dealing with it currently.
Well, apparently, people have been dealing with it for some time now. It's usually targeted to a specific ethnic group,
right?
As our fucking culture, shit, of
right.
What we're doing, and it's up to us to break that cycle. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't put it to good use, if you don't practice what you preaching, then you gonna be fucked up just like the rest of the people and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, he has the knowledge to get his shit down. Like, a bunch of our people have the knowledge to get their shit down and shit. It's just that we culturally, we as a people have been more susceptible to shit like high blood pressure.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of what Q's saying, speaking of the knowledge, like, so it's been about like 4 or 5 years straight that I've been locked into a certain regimen. You know what I mean? I actually have found out like 4 or 5 years ago I had a little slight dealing of high blood pressure, and then immediately I went into action mode. You know what I mean? Did everything I could do to do all the research possible to find out how to stop it. And there's some things I want to talk about today of what I found then that's still relevant now to beat high blood pressure. But some of the things that's secondary that I actually stopped doing this year are actually playing a part in what's going on with me. For instance, I stopped going to the gym COVID hit back in like February. I
shut down.
Yeah, last time I was in the gym was March. And there ain't no excuse because a lot of people was in their home gym getting busy. Me? Nope. I was on some other shit. I was grinding up some fitness stuff, remodeling a crib, doing all kinds of stuff. I said, fuck the gym. Stop going to the gym. That's like 6 months strong, no gym. Did I stop eating my normal diet? A little bit. Did I start eating more ice cream? Abso-fucking-lutely. Did I start baking more cookies? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was I inducing and intaking more sodium? Probably. Nothing drastic, but those minor changes that you make in your everyday routine plays a part in what's going on in your body. And I blame 2020. I blame COVID.
Well, you gotta think about it though. Like even with like some animals and some like even most of us as a species, you know what I'm saying, it don't take much to affect us from a biological level with minor changes. Like fish, for instance, and shit. Like they can have the same type of environment. Even fish, plants, they can have the same type of environment, you know what I'm saying, for X amount of months or years. But as soon as something changed in there biologically or chemically, they can fucking die. You know what I'm saying? Like a plant.
Just like that, right?
A plant needs a certain amount of fertilizer, a certain amount. So you got that plant used to, like even your car. If you go a while without changing your transmission fluid, if you don't change the transmission fluid, back in the older cars, you don't change the transmission fluid every 30,000 miles, it probably locks into not being changed and shit. So you go 120, right, 150,000 miles and never change the transmission fluid. Yeah. And you change that transmission fluid now, it's a shock to the system. You know what I mean?
It's a straight crazy shock to the system.
It's the same way with humans, yo. That's basically what he's saying.
And just to, you know what I mean, keep it flowing with that. So just to run back. So like about a month or two ago, I woke up and I had a headache. The same headache I had the night before. Now I had been dealing with headaches for most of this year. 4 or 5 years ago, I was dealing with headaches, and I realized it was linked to my blood pressure at the time. I fixed some things, put some things in place, headaches went away. Like, I went 18 months strong, no headaches at all. And then, you know what I mean, a random headache here and there when, you know, life won't fuck with you, but nothing crazy. Now, this year, the last 6 months, I've been experiencing wild, crazy headaches. I attribute it to I'm wearing a mask 12, 13, 14 hours a day when I'm at the day job. You know what I mean? Masked up. I'm like, this fucking mask is cutting my oxygen. It's causing these headaches. So I didn't even think nothing crazy about it until I realized, damn, this is the second week in a row that I went to bed with a headache and I woke up with a headache. Something ain't right. My whiz was like, oh, let me check your blood pressure. She a nurse. Shit was crazy. Bananas crazy high. You know what us arrogant individuals do? We brush the shit off. We rub some dirt on it. I rubbed some dirt on it and was like, I'll be good, man. Kept it busting. Went on about my ways. About a week later, shit still ain't feel right. I'm checking my blood pressure every day over the week. I'm an analytical boy. I'm tracking the data. I see it's high, but it's not alarming to me because I'm like, man, I'll deal with it. Then I take my joint again like exactly 1 week later, and that joint was astronomical high, hypertension level 3 type shit, man. And that was the moment when I say, you know what? Pump the brakes. Shut everything down. Shut shop down. Fix it. Because at the end of the day, a bullet going to take me out before some shit that I'm doing takes me out. I refuse to let all the knowledge I got go to waste. You know what I mean? And so real quick, wrap it up. I went to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor. I don't really rock with them, but I had to. You know what I mean? See what they thought. Get some blood work. Make sure ain't nothing else causing it. It's high blood pressure, nothing else going on. Me and the doctor had a little disagreement. We gonna get into that more later in the season. We got the Elijah Doctor's Tale Part 2 coming soon. But we had a little disagreement. Ultimately, I'm working through it right now. But the big disagreement that we had is I know what causes high blood pressure. Doctors don't want to really give you that intel, but I know it. And the number one cause of high blood pressure is stress. That's what we're here to talk about today, man. Stress. People think it's what you eat. Yeah, what you eat absolutely affects your blood pressure. But the brain is the real trigger. You know what I mean? The brain controls so much. It sets the heart rate. It narrows and widens the arteries. It lets the body know how much viscosity essentially to push that blood through. And the brain is affected by stress, right? You know what I mean? You're dealing with so many external factors. Then your brain is ultimately affected. Then the brain ultimately affects your blood pressure. I learned this like 4 years ago. Like I said, when I had the run-ins with it, and then I realized the four stressors. You got your sensory stressors, your physical stressors, your emotional stressors, and your mental stressors. Sensory being, loud noises and shit like that. You might be prone to loud noises. Physical stressors, you putting wild pressure on your body. You standing for a wild amount of hours. You doing a lot of physical labor. Emotional, maybe you dealing with shit. Your relationship. Maybe you worry about money. Maybe you worrying about the economy. Maybe you worried about losing your job because of COVID. Maybe you dealing with a death in the family. So many different emotional stressors, and then you got your mental stressors. Damn, I want to be great. You know what I mean? I'm destined for greatness. I'm supposed to have a bill by now. I'm supposed to be a millionaire by now. All of those stressors, anytime you're dealing with one of them, then it's going to naturally cause high blood pressure. But I was fucked up. I was dealing with all four of them at the same fucking time, man. So I had to pull back, man. I really had to pull back, reanalyze my life, get some things in order, realize, which is I'm not gonna say it's hard to lose focus on the important things in life, your family, your kids, and things like that. But sometimes when you're in a grind, you automatically in your mind you put a little bit of that on the back burner to some degree, because right now is the right now. Let's get it. And I was dealing with it, man. I'm still dealing with it. So I just wanted to, come on here, talk about it today. But the key is I know how to beat it. You know what I'm saying? Reduce the stress. My numbers have drastically reduced in the last couple of weeks. They not where I want them to be. We're going to give an update when we come back with that Lies Your Doctors Tell Part 2. But drastically reduced. I ain't really changed my diet much because my diet was already on point. Yeah, I started going back to the gym a couple weeks ago, but I'm not in there 5 days a week. I'm in that joint like 2 days a week. Nothing crazy. Not much changed in my life except for the stress. You know what I mean? I realized, pinpointed what's going on, what needs to not go on. I feel pretty damn healthy today, man. I'm going to feel real good when I come back and I say, I beat it. High blood pressure, fuck you, pussy. You know what I mean? But today, look, we at an intermediary point right now. We working on it, man. You know what I mean?
All that being said, people, meditate, don't medicate.
Oh.
Remember that.
I like to medicate, man.
Medicate from doctors.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
If it's all natural, if it's grown.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into all that. At the end of the day, you know where you can follow us at, man. Part of My Arrogance on Instagram, partofmyarrogance.com for all your freak. We got a lot of shit coming out, baby. It's getting cold. The weather outside is frightful, so you need to go buy some hoodies.
On that note, today, Friday, we got new hoodies dropping on the website. Make sure you go check it out right now if you haven't seen it already.
Scully, scarves, gators.
Listen,
whatever you need.
Fresh new designs. Fresh. We got a whole new line get ready to drop. We just dropped some earlier this week. Over the next month, roughly the next 4 to 8 weeks, every Friday, look out. Be on the lookout on IG. Be on the lookout on the website. We dropping fresh new wildfire. Every Friday over the next month or two, we're going to lead you all the way into the holiday season. So, you know what I mean? Go ahead and grab some things. We got some discount codes coming out soon. Hey, 2020, cut the nut shit. If y'all ain't get this joint yet, you need to go get it, man.
Also, people that, for our podcast listeners and shit, go check out our YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? You can get a whole lot more feel for what we trying to say visually. You know what I'm saying? I know you like to understand. I know you like to hear the sound of our voices, man. But go check us out. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and see us cut the nut shirt shit that you probably can't get that full. You know what I'm saying? Visual.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
You can't see how snug that joint is. I just left the gym and shit. So bang, you see how it fit and shit. You can't see it if you just listening to Whip right now.
Yo, chill out before your blood pressure go up. Yo, my_arrogance on Twitter. Yo, part of My Arrogance podcast. We out. Bitch.
PMA gang, what's up? Listen, I just want to jump on here, give a quick tag on to the episode. Listen, health is wealth. We talked about it in the app. We talked about it last season. We're going to keep talking about it. Don't let 2020 and the wild nuttery take you out. You know what I mean? Go get your blood pressure checked. Get your blood work ran. Make sure you healthy. Don't let the stress of 2020 try to do you in, because it's testing us out here. You know what I mean? Don't be one of the ones that fall victim to the wild nuttery that's going on, man. Health is wealth. Don't let the stress of life take you out, man. Stay arrogant, people.
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.